As a leader, the advantages of becoming self-aware can't be underestimated. So one of the ways that I have become self-aware is to understand my own behavior. And one of the tools that I've personally used is a tool called the DISC, the D-I-S-C. Well, I've learned I'm a driver, someone who pushes a lot, pushes for achievement. Sometimes I need to realize that as a driver or a high D, that my reaction should not always be what my true response should be, that I need to give myself some space and create a better response than my natural reaction would be. So as a driver, two of my biggest fears are being taken advantage of or wasting my time. Knowing that helps me understand how I might react to certain situations. I always like to say, as a driver, you're always mad. You're not sure why you're mad. You're just plumb darn mad, and nobody can do it good enough, fast enough, or your way. That's my natural reaction, and that doesn't serve people well. It doesn't serve me as a leader. It doesn't serve them as the follower. I always have a saying, this is my reaction. Give me a minute, and I'll have my response. Because my reaction typically comes from a place of what my fears are with my own behavior. And so if I know that about myself, then I can kind of stop it. I have a little bit of time to step back and reflect and say, that's probably not true. It's probably what I've made up in my own mind. Looking for ways that you can become more self-aware, there's a few tools that I have found to be super helpful. One of those is just a great list of questions that you ask yourself. What's my DNA in it? How's this working for me? Is this getting me the result that I really want? One of the greatest classes I've gone to as a leader is Fierce Conversations, learning how to have a good, clear, concise way that I can help someone change their behavior. Get a peer group of people that are willing to help you see things that you can't see for yourself, that are honest enough with you. Other great leaders. I've learned so much from watching another leader make a mistake or do something either correctly or incorrectly, and I realize I probably am doing that same thing. Getting around other leaders so that you hear their stories and their experiences, and in that I'll see my own story and my own experience. Are you stopping to reflect, could this be me? If things aren't going correctly, could I do something differently? Could my leadership style not be working for me in this situation? As a leader, sometimes we ask for feedback, but the truth is it doesn't feel safe for people to give it to us. And so we have to create a safe environment. If I'm truly engaged in wanting to master people and become a better leader, I have to be open to hearing the good things with the bad things with the good. And so I think you have to lay the groundwork to let people know that you're truly, honestly asking for their truth. When you create an environment that allows people to give you honest feedback, you build trust, you enrich the relationships. If we have an environment where we're withholding feedback or our people are withholding feedback, we're actually muting the relationship. We're stunting it. And if we can create that safe environment to enrich those relationships and to encourage feedback, then we have opportunity for growth for everybody. In the reality, all self-awareness starts with understanding you, and then you're going to be able to help and understand other people. To become very clear about who you are. What are your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, and what drives you? Because when you understand you and how your actions and your behavior influences your leadership, then you can go out and begin to understand other people, their strengths, their weaknesses, and what drives them. We want to help you continue on your journey to becoming a self-aware leader. And we want to do that through helping you learn how to attract, develop, and expand your world. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.